Capricorn, welcome to your reading. This is going to be an overall general energy reading for my Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. I trust that when this message finds you, it is your message at that time, Capricorn. All of my readings are timeless. Lovers in reverse on the split. The Tower. The Moon reverse. Capricorn, I think I know what we're dealing with here. But before we get into that, I hope this message finds you while you're in good health and good wealth. Thank you for letting me read your energy today, Capricorn. I'm truly grateful. Yeah, I'm curious to see more about this, because our baby tarot is telling me with this Eight of Wands, our little baby tarot, there we are. You're moving in a new direction. There's been a lot of communication happening lately between you and maybe this love connection, or maybe this communication has really come to a complete stop because of the Tower, you know. With the Lovers in reverse, the Tower and the Moon, we have Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini energy here. But it just tells me that whatever was being kept from you, whatever was being hidden, whatever you were hiding from somebody, it came to light with the Moon in reverse. And it's funny because last night we just had that full moon, that eclipse really, in Taurus, I believe. And I feel like that definitely probably could have changed some shit up for you, Capricorn, because we got the Tower right here. This is massive change, sometimes coming in the form of you wake up the next day and it's like you feel like you're living in a different reality, you know. And with the Lovers reverse, it tells me that either you have been disconnected from a part of yourself for a long time that you need to reconnect with. Like with the Moon, it's like you now became aware of that because of this Tower moment, because of this epiphany you had, or the Tower speaking to the end of a cycle or the destruction of a connection with another person. You know, it doesn't have to be like, it obviously could be somebody you love, somebody you're intimate with, but it can also just speak to like somebody that you have a deep soul bond with, somebody that like your family, you know, family, long time friends, like deep connections that you thought or felt were supposed to be in your life for a long time, but it's like it just was not working anymore. And this Tower fell because of something that came to light. And I mean, who's to say what the secrets were? We pull cards and we'll find out, but but regardless, there's secrets being kept from you, and that shit's not cool, right? Like, especially if there's somebody that you're supposed to have a deep soul tied with, soul bond and energetic, like that's your fucking ride or die or whatever. Like that shit's, no, secrets ain't cool with that shit. We got the Five of Cups reverse and the Three of Cups reverse. There's a lot of cups in this little spread right here. Could be dealing with a water sign, but for real, I just feel like the secrets that came to light, Capricorn, possibly could have been that there was just other energies, other people involved in this situation that led to the Tower falling. Because then we got the Knight of Cups reverse. So this tells me you were disappointed, or they were disappointed, or somebody was really disappointed and let down, and kind of pissed off. Jesus, this is a terrible energy. Pissed off that like there was these other energies involved that was causing problems for this lover, why the Lovers was in reverse, you know, it was causing problems for this relationship. After that, we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Sun reverse, and this just tells me, and the Five of Swords. I mean, your dream, your happy ever after, this vision that you were planning with this person, you know, with this Lovers, or this what once was a happy family is no longer, you know, it is now the cause of your unhappiness. And with the Five of Swords, it's like it didn't end in the best way. And this is just confirmation of the Tower, really. Like something kind of fell apart in a nasty way, right? And it was due to just people keeping secrets or just not being as honest as they could have been. And that leads to you or another with the Knight of Cups reverse taking back your offer of love, taking back your investment in that connection, because you're disappointed, and that's understandable. But you know how I do it, Capricorn. We're gonna get into it. Seven of Wands reverse. You're not fighting for that connection. Death reverse. Oh, all right. Overall energy is Seven of Cups. Capricorn. Feeling a bit confused about what to do, where to go from here. We have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse on the bottom, so it tells me that you're no longer investing, you're no longer putting in energy towards this, in the center of the reading with Death reverse, towards this thing that has been needing to change, this you've been needing to make a change, go through a transformation, let something fall away, let something be released. You've been needing that, Capricorn, but you don't know the best way, how to handle it, how to go about it, you know, the best course of action right now for you. You could be trying to figure that out. Under that, we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. Yeah, and the nature of what this thing is, yeah, you got it. It needs to be released. So yeah, we spoke on the Eight of Pentacles reverse. You're no longer wanting to put in the work to make this thing happen, to make this vision, what we saw with the Ten of Cups earlier, Ten of Pentacles, that idea, that vision of that happy family being not so happy anymore. It's like you've seen that because the truth was exposed, and now you're not putting in any more effort towards creating that, what once was the goal, the dream, you know, because there's just too much conflict. And you're too fucking, you just want peace, Capricorn. With the Queen of Pentacles and the Five of Wands, this tells me that somebody is somebody is disturbing the peace, really. Somebody's disturbing the peace in your life. And that shit is just tiring, you know, it's exhausting. And now we have the King of Cups reversed. So this tells me that it's honestly getting to a point, this conflict that is happening, this disturbance that is happening, it's getting to a point where it's starting to affect you emotionally in a very serious way. And we have the Six of Swords right here, and this tells me that it's time to go. And this has the butterflies on it. Butterflies represent change, transformation, transmutation. I see you, Crow. And we have death in the center of your reading. So that speaks, I mean, those are very closely related. So I think you need to cross this bridge of death, metaphorically, and kind of release yourself from whatever the fuck this conflict is, because that shit is, we don't need the peace disturbed over here, Capricorn. No. And then right there we got the Three of Swords reverse. Once you do that, once you cross that bridge, look, we're not done. Once you cross that bridge, Three of Swords reverse, Ten of Wands reverse, your heart ain't hurting no more. What was once a burden, what was once so heavy, that dream you were trying to manifest with these energies that were not trying to manifest on the same level, on the same vibration as you, those are released. The stress of that, the heaviness of that, you know, once you cross that bridge though, once you let that thing go, or speak your mind to that person, or you know how it fits for you and your situation, Capricorn. But you got to do that, and then you're going to be feeling so relieved. But it's like, I feel like with the Seven of Cups being your overall energy, you're just like trying to figure out the best way possible to do that, to cross this bridge that you know you've been needing to cross for a while. We have the High Priestess. Look, also Piscean energy, but with this High Priestess, Capricorn, the answer is within you. Nobody is going to be able to give you or tell you how to go about accepting this new beginning. To start your reading off with the Ace of Pentacles, nobody's going to be able to tell you how to cross that bridge or get where's the key to this door. You have the answer. It's in you. You know what this thing is doing to you, keeping this thing around, or investing your time and energy into this thing, you know? Could be habits, addictions, could be lovers, family members that are just causing fucking havoc, and it's starting to deplete your emotional health, you know, your mental health. But with this High Priestess, it tells me that, you know, I'm speaking to a Capricorn that they know the answers within them. They know all they got to do is tap in with spirit, tap in with source, tap in with their higher power, and the answers will start coming to them. I think with Death in reverse, this is a very important chapter, or this is a very important chapter to close out for you, Capricorn, because these new beginnings are just waiting. Like this door, it's not fully open yet. You see that in the picture, this Ace of Pentacles? It's not fully open yet. It wants to, like you're the life of your dream. All I see in this is just gold shining greatness behind that door. But with your overall energy being the Seven of Cups, it's like, look, you got the snakes right there in the water. Like, look, there's just too much. There's no gold in this. No gold in them cups. We need gold, Capricorn, because you are golden. You are fucking perfect. You just got to tap in with yourself real quick, because this is right here. It's waiting. It's waiting for you to step into this portal, this door, this new life, this new chapter. But you got to close the old chapters, the chapters that are not serving you anymore. You know what I'm saying? And we got, to end your reading, the Four of Pentacles reverse. I mean, look, you can't, I think the best way forward for you, Capricorn, is to keep an open mind, stay vulnerable, and don't let whatever this chapter closing for you, don't let that make you bitter. Like with this High Priestess and the Four of Pentacles reverse, like this tells me, and the Death reverse really, it tells me you're like having a hard time letting go of this thing, but it's time to let go of it, you know? It's time to just release, because this thing is causing you problems now, and that is just a problem within itself. It's Strength reverse. Yeah, it might not be easy to like release this thing, to enter this new chapter for you, but you deserve it, Capricorn. You deserve this new chapter. Five of Cups, look, what are they doing? They're releasing into the water. It might be sad, it might be disappointing, like I was saying. It's not going to be easy to let go of it, because it might be something that you are heavily and deeply invested in, especially with death. Death only comes around a reading when like something for real needs to change, like straight up. And it might be these people that you need to release, you know? We got the Three of Cups right here. This is a very has a lot of water, a lot of pentacles. I don't think I've seen a wand or a sword yet. The fuck? Ten of Pentacles reversed. Look, these people, okay, so for sure, these people are depleting. Ooh. Where are we? These Three of Cups right here, right? So we know it's going to be hard to let go. We know it's going to be hard to let go of, because if it wasn't, I think the Death would be upright in your reading, right? This change, this transformation, it would probably be uncomfortable, but it would be, you know, it would be a smooth transition. But I'm seeing that you're struggling with letting go of this because of these people that once made you so happy, this person, you know, these connections, this thing that when you were investing your energy into it, it used to give you a reason to feel excited, alive, you know, like have this vitality and just curiosity about life. But now it is something that you just can't find much fulfillment in, and that's why you're so confused, because you're like, well damn, oh fuck, you're like, well damn, like maybe you feel bad, you know, maybe you feel guilty, especially with the Five of Cups. Like maybe you feel guilty in letting this go. Maybe you feel like it's not right, or you're not ready yet. But the time is now. Look, Five of Pentacles reverse. It's time to choose yourself. It's time to let go, walk away. You know, maybe you might have to leave somebody out in the cold. Maybe you might have to leave the aspect of yourself out in the cold. Maybe you might have to separate your emotions from this in order to make the best decision. Decision, judgment. It's time, Capricorn. It is time. And make the, oh my goodness, the Hierophant. Very strong Taurian energy. But it's time to make this decision because it's going to lead to your wishes, your wish fulfillment, the days that you actually deserve. And you might have to go off on your own a bit, you know? Maybe them Three of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, maybe the big happy big group of people is just not the vibe right now for you, Capricorn. Maybe it's time for you to, you know, find your peace and solace within yourself. Enter this new beginning as a blank page, as a blank canvas, clean slate, fresh start, you know? Maybe it's time for that. But with the Hierophant and Judgment, it tells me this is a very important decision that you need to make, and you need to make it when you're ready, but also don't put it off, you know? Because the Death is in reverse. This tells me you've already been putting it off. You've been aware of it for a while, and it's time to handle that business, Capricorn. I'm gonna get you some oracle cards just because I'm curious. Yeah, you're gonna need a lot of strength. You're gonna need some courage to release this thing. It could be because it's something with, especially with the Four of Pentacles coming. Four of Pentacles reverse coming after. Temperance. We did not get one sword or one wand in this whole reading. That is crazy. Temperance reverse and the Magician. Injustice reverse. Four of Cups. Still no swords, no wands. Could be dealing with the Aries. Could be dealing with the Libra. Could be dealing with the Sagittarius. But you have everything you need to make the right decision for you, Capricorn. You have everything you need with this Magician. And I can tell this thing has been stressing you out or just pissing you off or just making you feel like something is out of alignment for a long time with this Justice in reverse, you know? And I feel like when I said it was like, it's starting to affect you emotionally, it's like now we got Temperance in reverse. So it's like now because we got Death in reverse, Temperance in reverse, it's something that you got to handle sooner than later so that you can start healing from it and get out of this Seven of Cups confused ass energy. Ten of Pentacles, because you'll have, and Ten of Cups. What the hell? No swords. Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. Two of Pentacles. Once you make this choice, everything you need, everything you want, a more peaceful life, a more abundant life is yours, granted, given by Spirit itself. But you got to make that move with the little baby tarot, Eight of Wands. I'm telling you, you got to make that move, Capricorn. Thank you, Spirit. On the split, stop breaking agreements. What do you keep telling yourself you're going to do and then don't do it? What do you keep telling this person, place, or thing and then it doesn't end up happening or being true? Stop breaking agreements with yourself. What do you keep telling yourself? Like, I'm gonna change this, or I wanna go try this. I wanna go try something new. And then you have the opportunity to go try something new, but then you just don't. What agreements have you been breaking? Stop breaking agreements. Because we got Death in the reverse, you're breaking something. Create boundaries. Yeah, you might have to put your foot down with somebody. Maybe somebody that you see as a very, very close, somebody that's very close to you, you know? You might even see them as somebody that mirrors you sometimes. Listen to your intuition. You heard that pause right there? Listen to your intuition. It's very important, very, very important. Listen to your guardian angel. Okay, so this was just highly, highly spiritual. And break addiction. So this choice, this death that might be hard to let go of, it could definitely have to do with like things that you were just addicted to. Substances, people, love, certain things, you know? It's time to break those addictions. And you know, you've been known it in your heart. Look, listen to your guardian angel, because Spirit has been talking to you. Listen to your intuition. You see the birds? Spirit has been talking to you. And the birds right here in this card, Spirit's been delivering these messages to you about how to release this thing, and how to stay vulnerable throughout the process of release. You just gotta quiet your mind, create some boundaries, take some time for yourself, get that alone time space that I was talking about, so that you can figure out the best course of action for you. Create those boundaries that you need to create. Capricorn, this was your reading.